if I start a video like this here? Oh, there's not enough space to turn the chair. Fuck. Wow. It's been a very, very, very long time since me and you and I, we spoke in this manner, with me here like this and you there like that. However that is. How you doing? I hope you're doing well, all of you, everyone. So yeah, I'm here to kind of talk about stuff, things going forward on here, and everything relating to like video stuff on this channel. Going forward, what we'll be doing with it, and just kind of doing a little housekeeping, a little update from me. I guess that's just fairly important. I guess I touch on that for me. Um, I guess I'll just start with um, LP videos. You probably has noticed we haven't really done them. It's been about 2 years since we actually put out an LP video in any shape or form. The last one we did was Bowser's Fury back in 2021. It's a couple of years ago now. And I kind of did it. I was kind of in two minds when I made that. When we did that series, very short 4 video series, but we had a great time. But didn't we all have a good time with Bowser's Fury? I know I did. I was kind of in two minds doing it. It I think I remember kind of saying to Vile like, either this is the start of us like coming back and doing this like on a regular basis, because the two of us making stuff together went on pause for a long while the two of our like schedules didn't really line up anymore. Unfortunately, it was just uh, a product of the circumstance of our lives at the time. Um, and yeah, it was kind of like, this is either us coming back to doing this like frequently, more long form stuff, like longer series like we used to, or this is the last time that we like do this, like one more last hurrah, kind of going back to a series that kind of got us a little bit of notoriety, put eyes on us, and I still to this day, we sold so many people on the Wii fucking U. Like, that will forever be like like a highlight of my like, I guess, career of making let's play videos. Like, hey, like a bunch of people spent tons of money on the Wii U, the Nintendo Wii U system, because you told them that Super Mario 3D World was a good video game, and I still stand by that. Uh, Super Mario 3D World is a fantastic video game. It's no longer my favorite Mario 3D Mario game. That's now, of course, been, hey, the sun's coming out. This has now been replaced by Super Mario Odyssey, because it just is a better game for me personally. It ticks like every single one of my boxes. There are big open worlds. There's lots of shit to like go and collect and see and do, and it's just, it ticks everything, all boxes from a video game that I want. It's essentially a collectathon, and we all know how I feel about collectathon games. Um, but yeah, having said that, I really did hope like, oh well, maybe us coming back to like, kind of coming back to like an old thing, people will see us go and go, oh yeah, I remember that, and like kind of click it and watch it, and a bunch of people did. Like I think 500 people watched the first video, and with all video series, there's like drop off as the series goes on. But with 500 people watching video one, the drop off towards the end is quite drastic. And like I won't lie, as much as I want to always want to make videos, just because like I love games. That's like the main reason I kept coming back to the channel. There's a couple of reasons why I kept coming back and making new stuff and putting stuff out for you guys to watch. But like priority one was I fucking love video games. Video games absolutely rule for a number of reasons. Um, and you know, at the end of the day, though, like when you spend so much time and effort and energy and you pour so much work into videos, and then like not even half of people who are subscribed to the channel like see and click on and watch the video, it's a pretty tough pill to fucking swallow, you know. And I get it, you know. Me and Vile, we never ever played the fucking algorithm game. We never asked people to like and comment and subscribe because we just don't like doing it. I know, like it's on us. Like we didn't play the game, but like I think I can't speak for Vile, but personally, like if YouTube wants me to get on my fucking hands and knees and beg for engagement, like no, like come on, what are we doing? Like more power to the people that do ask for people to like and comment and subscribe. Like you do you. Like obviously it fucking works, but it just ain't me. I just don't ask people to engage. It's like, well, if it's good, then people will watch it. I don't need to ask for people to stick around to see the stuff I make. But that's not how YouTube works, unfortunately. So that's the kicker. You know, putting all that work in, and like a fraction of people who are subscribed actually watched it. I know a lot of you probably watching this were like, "What? I didn't know you did. I didn't know you did that." Yeah, we did do that. Uh, that's just how it fucking goes. So, kind of going forward, what we're gonna do. So first and foremost, I want to be kind of clear that like that is it for LP videos. It just, you know, we're not seeing the return anymore. Like to put all that effort in and for no one to watch, it's kind of like, all right, okay, I guess don't do that, don't do that anymore. So that's it. Bowser's Fury is the last series that we're gonna do like that. Which really does bum me out. I'll be honest. Like there are games that have come out since and before that I was like, oh, I'd really like to do this, but then I think about what happened with Bowser's Fury, and I'm like, wow, there's so much effort for no one to see what I did. So instead, what we're doing, so actually for the past few months, me and Vile have been streaming on Twitch because that's the place you do it. And I'll get into it in a little bit more detail, but in a little bit. But that's what we're gonna do instead. Like me and Vile are still routinely getting together and making like stuff. We're streaming. Like they're uh, we've got like a bunch of VODs saved up, and there is like some on the channel that you can go and look at. Right now, there's a ton of like pretty good clips that we've got. Um, yeah, that's what we're gonna do instead, because like it's just easier to like we just throw the stream on, we throw on a game, we hop on a call, and that's it. There's no like recording and setting things up and editing. It's easier for both of us, and it doesn't matter so much if like not so many people are there watching, because like even if just a couple of people show up, they interact directly. And again, it's so much easier to stream than it is to LP. So going forward, that is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing streaming instead. And the main crux of making this video is to like let you know, just in case there are people still hanging around here. Like, I wonder what those guys are doing. Are they still making stuff? Yeah, we are. So if you want to check that out, it is twitch.tv/vilemoon currently, which brings me to my second point. We are going to be doing a little bit of rebranding, because the current kind of thing, the VNDLP thing, doesn't really work anymore. There are only like two out of those, however many letters, my brain doesn't work. Only two of those letters really apply anymore. The vile and part, because I don't really go by that name anymore. Really, it's still my Twitter handle, but that's because I'm sentimental and don't want to let it go. But generally, I do not go by that name anymore. And LP stuff is stopping now, so that doesn't really serve its purpose anymore now, does it? So we're in the middle of figuring that out, but when it happens, obviously, like you'll notice, because you'll start to see VODs appearing under a channel name that you don't recognize. I'll probably make another video just before we do it. But this is just to kind of warn you, like, hey, this is gonna happen. We are gonna change. We are gonna rebrand, and have like a different thing, a different name that we go by, and then that will apply to the Twitch as well. But currently it's twitch.tv/Balmoon, because we couldn't get the VNDLP Twitch channel back, because there is one, and we couldn't get access to it. We tried, and failed, and I also lost my Twitch channel as well. We got locked out of two, so one of them we had to use Vile's. We both use it to stream. Currently, Vile streams on Saturday, and I stream on Sunday, which is today. Not that it matters, because this may not go up on Sunday. And yeah, I'll put in the description the Twitch link and the times that we stream at. We have a Gremlin Hour stream on the Saturday, which is probably going to be better for Europe folk. And then the Sunday stream, which is probably going to be better for American people, because it's like later in the day. Is there anything else I need to say about that? No, I don't think so. So yeah, this is gonna basically become a home for the Twitch VODs going forward. And we are streaming every single weekend on Wildmoon's Twitch channel, twitch.tv/wildmoon. So if you want to come hang out, we're there. We're still playing video games and just kind of hanging out, talking about them, making jokes, and just like old days. But instead, YouTube is out the window, and it's just a slightly different format at the end of the day, um, with a little bit less production value put in because that stuff takes a long time, and YouTube is not showing it to you. So that is the end of that. Um, yeah, fuck. Wow. So that's that's that. I guess the other thing I wanted to touch on, I mentioned before that previously I made YouTube videos because I love video games. That's why I kept making them, kept putting so much time and effort and love into them all because I genuinely really love games of all shapes and sizes, and I kind of wanted to just share that with everyone. I think it did come across. I think the fact that we did sell the Wii U is a testament to how much enthusiasm we had for that game. And on that kind of note, I guess, so like my my love of video games is now the reason that I go to work, because after years and years and years of working like not great jobs, I've done all kinds of shit, fucking worked in restaurants, worked in call centers, sold people loans and fucking car warranty and shit like that. Yeah, I'm sorry if I ever called you. Okay, like it was just my job. I'm just trying to make ends meet. But not anymore. I work for a fucking game company now, which I've been there for. I've been there since last late last year, um, and it's still surreal to say that out loud. But no, I work in a game company. I work in QA. And before you panic, I can see a look on your face. Please don't panic. It's fine. Honestly, the company I work for is super 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 good to its QA department. Um, we're treated really really well. We're integrated with the developers. We have really good communication with the devs and also the higher ups. So don't worry, we are valued. Our feedback and perspective on stuff is taken super super seriously, to the point where some devs actually come to us to ask about stuff about the game, which I cannot talk about because of non-disclosure stuff, and also I don't want people to know where I work. But yeah, so and like I want to stress this. I would not have got that fucking job if it wasn't for this fucking channel. Like the domino effect of shit is literally, it starts with this fucking channel and ends up with me in the fucking industry. That's that's the bottom line, and I am so fucking grateful that like you guys took the time to like engage with the stuff we made, the stuff that we did make that's still on there. The popular stuff's got thousands, like not hundreds, not singular thousands of views, and a lot of it is kind of like small potatoes um, in the grand scheme of the YouTube ecosystem. But thousands and thousands of people, uh, and I just, there's nothing more I can say than like, thank you so much for sticking with us, for all that time. Um, I know there are some of you that like were here at the start and have like watched everything that we've done. I got an email. So I do a I do a podcast as well because I'm a fucking millennial. I gotta have a podcast. Um, so my podcast is Flash in the Pan. You can check it out, flashinthepancast.com. I do that with my buddy Tom Gertrude Perkins. You might remember him from the Yoshi's Story Let's Play and a couple other videos we put on the channel in the past. We've been doing that for a few years now, and it's a cool podcast. But we got an email, I think, for my birthday, like last year, that was just like, hey, I have literally followed your work since you posted that first Banjo-Kazooie video, which I don't know if any of you keeping score, that was 10 years ago now. And the idea that some people have followed my stuff, like mostly everything that I've done for 10 years, is like absolutely mind-blowing and so humbling. um and yeah, it's literally got me into the industry. Like I did use this channel as part of my interview. I made a point of being like, I know there's no previous like industry experience on my CV, but at every single one of these jobs that I had, I was making video game content because I fucking love video games. And I got the fucking job. So yeah, this is it. This is um it's it's a little bit bittersweet because it is the end of VNDLP as it's been since we started it in 2013. Because we probably won't make any more LP videos. I think the only way, I'm gonna say it, the only way we'd make another LP is if there was ever another Banjo-Kazooie game, then maybe. But the likelihood of that is fucking minuscule. um, so until then, we're gonna stream instead, because it's easier. It just is easier to do. And I would really, really love for you guys that are not don't currently know, or aren't currently there. I'd absolutely love for, even if it's just a few of you, to come over and hang out. We've been slowly, because we've been doing it so regularly, building up a following over there as well. And some of it is some of you who are already here. Thank you so much. But for those of you that don't know, please swing on by. I'd never ask you guys for anything apart from the Patreon. But I'm not asking you to give us money. I'm just saying it would be really cool if you could just hit the follow button, twitch.tv/Valmoon, and just come and hang out. We're live every single weekend unless there is something going on. Then obviously we don't go live. But we're live every week, and we were live yesterday, and we'll be live again today in like an hour and a half from when I record this. I think that's everything. I think that's everything. Again, I will, if I don't end this video, I will say it over and over and over and over again till I'm blue in the face because I really do fucking mean it. Thank you so much for watching the LP stuff. It really, really, really helped me out of a bad spot in a couple of years where things were pretty shit for me. And making LP videos was kind of a way for me to push that shit to the side and be like, okay, I'm focusing on this now. I'm making LP videos, and people like engaging with it, leaving comments, giving feedback. That was, you have no idea how fucking like useful and helpful and how good that was for me at the time. It was absolutely invaluable. Um, so yeah, that's it. We will rebrand, um, and we will stream instead. And I hope you all come and join us over on the Twitch because we miss you. I know you might miss us. We miss you too. All right, that's it from me. One last time. I've been Dexter1. And we'll see you then.